Okay, well, my first question is I can't even say her name. Diablo Cody. Yes, she said that you would not be friends with her unless she sat down and watched this entire series. Is that true?
That is true. Yeah. Although I still a bone of contention that she's failed to watch American Wealth in London, even though I gave her for her 30th birthday a copy of American Wealth in London signed by John Landis saying, "Diablo, please watch my movie, John Landis." She's still failed to watch it.
Now, I know you guys have been trying to bring this in DVD form to the States for a long time. What does it mean to you guys to finally have it here?
It's amazing. It's great. I mean, the reason it hasn't come out is literally because we've been having to clear a lot of music for North America. And, when we first got the show onto British TV, we didn't sort of have the power to demand anything like, we want to clear it for world. So we just made sure we could show it on the TV we watched. And suddenly, the notion of it coming over here came about, and we realised we had a bit of a mountain to climb. So, but it's fantastic. There's been, every time we come to America, people always ask about it. Ever since we were coming with Shaun of the Dead Press back in 2004, people were saying, when's it coming out, when's it coming out? So for it to finally be out is an absolute treat and a joy, an unmitigated joy.
Did you guys have any problems clearing it in music that's not on the, actually didn't make it in?
I know they had to. I do an Elvis impersonation at one point. Not that that's what it's about, but there's just a tiny moment, and I thought it was quite funny that
they have to.
Yeah, they have to. No, they have to approve. It's not just the song they have to clear. It's my impersonation they have to clear, and I was approved by the Elvis estate.
We basically spent
that made me very happy because I'm a total Elvis. I love Elvis, so.
I think basically, the 4 years it's taken to bring this DVD out were wasted trying to contact Elvis from beyond the grave.
That's true, right?
No.
The thing is, it takes a lot of effort. I mean, a lot of spirits don't have as much to do.
Okay, listen.
Elvis
do you not take the name of Elvis in vain?
I'm just saying, Elvis is booked up in heaven. There's a lot of gigs.
You're on shaky ground here.
He's
okay?
like, are you there?
Well, I can't speak right now. I gotta go do it.
No, you can't do that.
I'm doing a show in heaven.
Can't talk bad about Elvis.
Hey, there's
We love Elvis.
Listen.
We love
I wouldn't
Elvis.
say anything against Elvis.
We love
That man's a
Elvis.
legend.
Now, a lot of your fans here in the States have already, even went out and bought a Region 2 player just so they could watch this. And you guys are aware of that fact, so you've put a lot of new stuff on this disc. So I'm wondering what exactly we're looking at here as far as the commentaries and all of that stuff.
Yeah, well, because it's taken this long to come out, we thought it would be nice to put some new content on there. And so there's a new Q&A, which we recorded at the Spaced marathon that we did in London in last November, and then we did 14 new commentaries with Diablo Cody, the aforementioned Diablo Cody, Quentin Tarantino, Matt Stone, Kevin Smith, American Werewolf dodging Diablo, not Oscar-winning Diablo Cody, American Werewolf in London dodging Diablo Cody, Kevin Smith, Matt Stone, Patton Oswalt, Quentin Tarantino, and Bill Hader. That's it.
And the Ghost of Elvis.
The Ghost of Elvis. Now, did you guys sit in on these commentaries with them?
Yeah,
it was amazing. 9 of them were recorded in one day. The ones with Patton and Bill I did separately, but we did 9 in one day with Kevin, Matt, Diablo, and Quentin all in the commentary booth one after another. And then we all went out for a big dinner and laughed and cried and drunk and ate steak, and it was lovely.
It was a lovely day.
Do you guys? This is made, I think, 99. Is that correct? No, with so much time that has passed, do you guys have a favorite episode in particular, all three of you, that you like to go back and watch occasionally?
Well, we just did a thing we just had a thing. We had a funny thing where we had to do a BBC America marathon where they were going to show 6 episodes. The thing is, there's only 14 episodes, so it's kind of which half of the series do we want to show? But I think we got various favourites. One that is one of our favourites and that seems to be the fans' favourite is episode 5 from the second series, which is called Gone, which is the one with the sort of slow motion finger gun fights, and that seems to be a real fan favourite. What others?
It's difficult when you start picking it apart like that. It's that, like you do with any show that you enjoy. That sounds terrible because it's our show, but you go, oh no, hang on, I like this one and I like that one. It kind of leads on to. I
like the episode 3 of series 2 because with the robot wars. And then the kind of one flew over the cuckoo's nest sort of restaurant. Although it's quite sort of it's quite packed. I quite like it. I like it because it's so different. And I love the robot wars. You and Nick
Battle bots, as it was called here.
In this battle bots, sort of bare-chested guys with their bots, battling underground like Fight Club. It's great.
Yeah, I remember that. I think my favorite one was when he bites the paintball and then spit. I don't know, that moment really stands out.
Episode 4, Series 1. Actually, there was that double bill. That was a two-parter about them getting the dog and then having to go and rescue it. Those two, 4 and 5 from Series 1, I really enjoyed doing.
Now, isn't it true that the guy that is your nemesis actually did the voice for Darth Maul in Episode 1, and you guys got him to do the line?
Yeah, he does it in. He does it in.
We will live.
Yeah.
At last we will emerge victorious.
At last I will have revenge. I think it was. I don't even know if it was used in the film. I don't know. I haven't seen it that many times. But
Once was enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he had a whole trailer of dialogue that because there was a Darth Maul trailer before Phantom Menace came out. It was amazing. And I think he said more in that than he ended up saying in the finished film.
Okay, now last question I got to ask you guys. Are you doing an End of the World movie? Is this what you guys are doing next in the trilogy?
Yeah, it's something that we're writing. It's not specifically an End of the World movie. It has the working title of The World's End, which may change, but it's. I can't say too much more about it.
Is that going to be about the pub in Camden?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's about the pub in Camden.
There's a pub in Camden called The World's End.
So that leads us to like a little hint, maybe, about it's going to have a pub in it and some beer.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
One thing that's consistent in our over is pubs and ice cream. So you could pretty much, that's a safe bet.
Well, I was going to say, you shoot the most beautiful pints I've ever seen on screen. So
I actually appreciate that. Thank you. I try and, sort of like, I've been trying to get like a sort of, a Miller Lite commercial that hasn't happened yet.
That's not. Anyway. No, I was going to say that it's harder to find a nice pint in the US. You mainly get sort of bottles and odd measures.
And it's even harder to find a nice pint of ale. That's very hard.
I'd just like to say we want to ingratiate ourselves with the American people. We don't want to be seen to be bad-mouthing Elvis or American beer.
No, it's heaven forbid. I love it here, and I come here and seek out nice pints, and it's always fun. The journey's fun.
okay, thank you guys so much.
Cool.
That's good.
Thanks, man.